From the Post-Millennial, women supporters swarm Manhattan Courthouse to glimpse Luigi Mangione in court appearance. Dozens of supporters began lining up over the weekend, with some individuals camping out in front of the building in temperatures below freezing. Repeal the 19th?
Yes.
It's a start.
Yeah.
It's a start?
Yeah,
I say that as a joke.
I don't.
My wife always gets really mad.
It's nothing new. Women love
They love murderers.
and serial killers.
Yeah. So what is up with this? Why do women want to be married to a murderer or to have sex with one?
Because he looks like he looks. Because he's not Thomas Crooks. They wouldn't want to look like Tom. They wouldn't want a guy who looks like Thomas Crooks.
He is chopped. Yeah.
There's truth to that, but also like women have the fantasy of a powerful man that could do an immense amount of violence.
Well, look at what happened
to them.
To Bashar al-Assad, right? I mean, like he has a beautiful, very intelligent doctor for a wife. He's dictator of Syria for however many decades. As soon as he's ousted, she's gone.
It's Beauty and the Beast. You know, the attraction of the beast is powerful and he, can kill people or do what, be a lord or whatever. But he is smitten for Belle and he won't hurt her. So she has power through him. It's the woman power fantasy.
I wonder if Assad's running like epic red pill pickup tactics on the streets of Moscow right now. Do we know? Like, do we have any updates on what he's up to?
He's just playing games, I think. He's a big gamer.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Video games?
He's probably streaming right now.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Imagine being on like Battlefield.
He's doing dental simulator.
Fortnite.
Oh, dude, yeah. He's double tapping drug boats.
He's rebuilding Syria and Minecraft.
Calling people the N-word on Fortnite.
He probably is. Right now, he probably is on like EU4, and he's just like rebuilding Syria. Like, this is what they took from me. Like, brooding. Yeah, no, this is really creepy. The women are not okay. I know the young men, like that's where all this is kind of this really annoying thing because conservative media really likes to talk down young men and be like, this is all your fault. But it's like, I don't know if to use layman's terms, the huzz are in a much better situation. I mean, this is really emblematic of a huge problem. They're clearly mentally disturbed. These are probably SSRI-ridden women, and the SSRI usage among women. This isn't a joke.
I don't think so.
Exorbitantly high.
I think it's a fair assessment. I do, but this is just women in general. The reason why true crime, like 50 Shades of Grey, this is what women want. They want that book about the milking bull or whatever.
Morning Glory milking.
Yeah, milking. There you go.
It's really good, guys. Just give it a chance.
I obviously wouldn't accuse all women of this because certainly just some people are weird. But a lot of women really love the story of a literal minotaur bull creature forcing them to perform acts upon the body. And they love 50 Shades of Grey, where it's literally about what is 50 Shades of Grey? It was like a college student who couldn't afford to pay her bills, and she signed a slave contract with a rich guy.
Yeah,
He's
a billionaire.
Sent to interview him.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, she's sent to interview him. She's like a budding journalist.
But she's like got student debt, and then he's like, "You're gonna sign a slave contract," and she's like, "Yes,
please."
So what you're
Is
saying?
that what the Pentagon contract was?
So that's basically the point of Morning Glory Milking Farm, right? That's all. It's all student debt. They're just romanticizing their student loans
getting paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, is that?
So it's the government's fault.
Is that the olive branch with the left? It's like, okay, we pay off the student loans, and you guys calm down. Like
this is how we make money without having to actually work all day. I'm going to AI generate a series of books where it's always about a young woman with student loan debt, and then various creatures, animals, and men who are abusive but pay off their debt. So we do one where it's like she can't find a job and pay off her debt, so she goes to like a construction yard and finds an illegal immigrant. And it'll be called something like, Pedro, my only hope or something. And then he's like, I will work construction and pay off your bills, but I'm illegal, so if anyone finds out, I'll be deported. And she's like, oh, no. And then, like, Trump's in it. And then you can do just another one where it's like a race car driver. Just like insert whatever job.
You could do
one in a tall, handsome student loan debt collector.
You go to the liquor store with the raccoon, and then he can help you. You steal enough liquor to pay off your student debt. It's perfect.
I got it. Hold on. Hear me out. Right. It is a young woman who graduated college but now has too much debt and can't find a job until she meets Voldemort. And he's like, I want to kill all the muggles except you, baby. And she's like, I'm into it, I'm about to make bank.
We're cooking right now.
I mean,
let's just keep going. Let's do some brainstorming. Come on, Phil, what you got?
This does make perfect sense. That considering the Twilight and, like I said, Beauty and the Beast and stuff. It's the typical, woman fantasy, and it's kind of gross because obviously this guy's a murderer, or he's alleged
murderer.
to be a murderer.
Yeah. It's this weird thing where it's like the degenerate aspects of sexuality are like encouraged and promoted in society. So you have like these smut books and whatnot. And on the men's side, like pornography is outright promoted at this point. But then the healthy aspects of sexuality are like completely repressed and shamed. Like men just simply like expressing romantic interest in women. Even women, like, desiring to present themselves in more feminine ways that attract a partner is also discouraged by society. So we have this complete inversion where it's, the most degenerate aspects of sexuality are like praised and encouraged. And this is a great example, like not the post-millennials reporting, but a lot of the reporting on this is framing this like, isn't this such a wacky and wild thing? Wow, isn't this crazy? And it's not like it's not presented as terribly disturbing.
Which it is.
Which it is.
But this is where we're going, I guess. So, I wonder what we talk about with the Neuralink stuff. Apparently there's like a big breakthrough recently where they can implant Neuralink cables or whatever they're into your brain really fast now. And I was saying that, people are going to plug their brain and then be like a knight fighting a dragon or whatever. And, that's obviously the family-friendly version of what's really going to happen.
It's going to be a raccoon in a liquor store.
Bro, you're like, first of all, if people have the ability to wire their brains and then experience any kind of reality they want, yes, Tate, there will be people who do Liquor Store Raccoon Simulator.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, bro, it's going to be a bunch of women being slaves for billionaires and minotaurs. Not to be fair.
And billionaire minotaurs.
Werewolves.
A Ghost was one of the books.
Vampires.
Like that was the weirdest. There was vampire's obvious, right? Yeah. But the Ghost one was the weirdest one. Like, how are you in a sexual relationship with a ghost? It's like not even got a physical body.
Well, I mean, there's Ghost with Patrick Swayze, of course.
Oh, and if he concentrated really hard, he could touch stuff and move the penny.
Yep.
Yeah, he had to go to the weird guy on the train for that.
I kind of want to watch that movie now. That's a classic. But yeah, Neuralink's coming. And none of this will matter in the end because everyone's going to live in the pod and eat the bugs.
Why can't there be any like of these exciting fantasy books about a relationship with like, I don't know, a producer at a, media, alt media company? Where's that at?
Strong, powerful producer at a media company.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm just spitballing any writers out there.
Are you going to pay off their student debt? That's the question.
And you have to abuse them.
Oh yeah.
That is really funny that they're always abused. You know what was really funny is the Twilight series. It was very obvious what this chick was writing. What was her name? Stephanie.
I don't know.
The lady who wrote it.
I never saw the movies.
Well, it was books, but it was like a high school girl, and then like the sexy vampire and the werewolf are like
Stephanie Meyer.
Meyer, that's what it is. And the sexy vampire is like, I want you to be with me, Bella. And the werewolf's like, I'm a sexy werewolf. You should be with me. And the sexy werewolf and the sexy vampire fight over the woman. Obviously, that sold well among young women.
Yeah.
And then they made a movie about it. And then the funny thing is, 50 Shades of Grey was fan fiction.
Yeah, it was Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah.
Where like Edward was abusing Bella. Is that what it was? Twilight fan fiction.
I will live longer because I don't know the answer to that question.
It's true.
Yeah, it's female degeneracy on display, and it's obviously because the media can't bring themselves to criticize women. It's always it's portrayed as either quirky and silly or just outright something that you should.
Yeah,
Well, because they're the audience for it, right? I mean, they can criticize porn because they can criticize the men who watch porn, but they don't want to criticize the women who do it because that would be slut shaming.
Yeah, I mean that's been the big like dilemmas, the good man scarcity that Scott Greer's deemed. It's like they just slam men all day, and that's all. Most of it's justified, but it's like it's
being
kind of
a woman
everyone
is
young is struggling.
For a lot of the women, you're not allowed to criticize individuals, right? Like I was doing this thing earlier where this woman wrote this very long article about Ariana Grande being as skinny as she is now and talking about the return of women that look like stick thin. And basically she's like, I'm not here to body shame her. I'm not here to shame her or any of these other people. It's the system that causes it. It's the system that makes it popular. Hollywood is now pushing skinny women again. Therefore, it's their fault, not an individual's fault.
The issue that I see with everything is the granularization of culture that is only going to continue. And we talked about it quite a bit. As we mentioned, it used to be that you had 5 TV channels, 50 million people watched one show, and everybody the next day was talking about the one thing they all saw and they all agreed on. Now, Everybody's watching something random.
No, Stranger Things season 5 is like the closest you're going to get to that for.
I
for a
can't
while.
even stand watching it. I try. I turned it off right away. I mean,
I'm just saying that's what is
the
like.
Child rape in the beginning of the show.
I look. I didn't see that scene. Like, but
It's the first scene.
But I'm saying I didn't. I'm saying I'm not watching Stranger Things. I'm saying, but that's the point. Like, if you go look at my feed right now, it's people talking. I guess not right now. It's already been a week. It's already out of people's minds. But that's the last show that I've seen in a very long
did
time.
they release it all at
next to Game of Thrones as a show. Yeah, I think they did the whole season all at once, and then part 2 is. I don't know if it's.
And that's another thing that kills shows. The weekly release was a good idea.
I
And
hate the weekly release.
You know,
Dump it all at once.
Because culturally, the weekly release made a moment in which everyone was sitting watching the same thing.
I know why they do it. I just hate it because I want to watch it.
It was
all
like
at once.
the grand finale of MASH was like a third of the country watching. We're never gonna get that again. Never.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.